another interstellar journey through the vast and mysterious reaches of the cosmos. Today, we're diving into some of the most bizarre, mind-bending, and downright terrifying planets scientists have ever discovered. These are not just worlds. They are enigmas that defy what we thought we knew about planetary science. Hold on tight, because this exploration is about to get thrilling and tense as we unravel the mysteries of alien worlds. J1407b, the Super Saturn. Let's kick things off with a planet that looks like it came straight out of a sci-fi movie. Meet J1407b, seemingly a random combination of letters and numbers, but in reality, one of the most spectacular exoplanets astronomers have stumbled upon. Dubbed the Super Saturn, this giant has a ring system that makes Saturn's rings look like tiny hoops. Imagine 37 massive rings stretching across 30 million miles, which is approximately 120 times the distance between Earth and the Moon. If J1407b were part of our solar system, its rings would be visible from Earth, glowing beautifully in our night sky. But that's not all. J1407b is a gas giant far larger than any of our solar system's planets. Its mass and density are staggering. If you tried landing on it, you wouldn't find solid ground beneath you. Instead, you'd plunge right through its gas layers, deeper and deeper, until the crushing pressure compresses you down to a size that's hard to even imagine. Scientists speculate that this pressure could compact a human to the size of a pea. Yes, really. And J1407b's ring system is special beyond its sheer size. Researchers believe that gaps in the rings indicate the presence of moons, similar to how Saturn's rings have gaps caused by its own moons. In short, J1407b is not just another giant. It's an entire moon system of its own, captivating astronomers with every new discovery. GJ581c, a world of fire and ice. But it's not just J1407b that blows our minds. The universe has even more extreme, bizarre planets waiting to be explored. Take GJ581c, for example, a world that might sound familiar. It's often discussed in relation to the possibility of alien life. Located about 20 light-years away from us, that's 120 trillion miles, GJ581c exists in the habitable zone of its star system, a strip of space where scientists believe conditions might be just right to support life. However, there's a twist. GJ581c is tidally locked, meaning one side of the planet constantly faces its sun, while the other side is shrouded in perpetual darkness. This creates two very different extremes. The day side reaches temperatures hot enough to disintegrate a human in seconds, while the night side is so cold that it would freeze anything solid. But here's where things get fascinating. There exists a narrow twilight zone where temperatures might be just mild enough to potentially sustain life. This thin, habitable strip represents one of the most alien and extreme environments in the cosmos. A delicate line where fire meets ice, and only a slim area between them offers any hope for life as we know it. In GJ581c, you either boil or freeze, with only a sliver of hope in between for a hospitable climate. It's a phenomenon both terrifying and tantalizing. KOI-431b, the planet of fire. The next stop on our tour takes us to KOI-431b, a planet so extreme it's often described as hellish. Located a staggering 490 light-years from Earth, KOI-431b isn't just hot. It's blistering, with daytime temperatures that soar to around 5,000 degrees Fahrenheit, 2,700 degrees Celsius. This planet practically redefines what we consider hot. This gas giant is twice the size of Jupiter, making it not only massive but also incredibly dense and fiery. In fact, KOI-431b's atmosphere is hotter than molten lava. Lava on Earth melts at around 2,120 degrees Fahrenheit, 1,160 degrees Celsius. But KOI-431b's temperature is far, far beyond that, comparable to the exhaust of a rocket engine. A planet like this is inhospitable to life in any conceivable form, but its existence fascinates astronomers as it pushes the boundaries of our understanding of planetary formation and behavior. KOI-431b is the ultimate hellish landscape, a place so hostile that nothing known to science could survive even a moment in its environment. Yet, despite these scorching temperatures, this world exists, defining the limits of what we thought was possible. GJ1214b, the water world. Next up, we dive into the depths of GJ 1214b, an exoplanet discovered in 2009 that quickly captured the scientific community's interest. This super-Earth is 2.7 times the size of our planet and is unique for its composition. It's a water world, with much of its mass believed to be made up of water, surrounded by a thick, steamy atmosphere. The high temperatures on GJ 1214b, about 440 degrees Fahrenheit, 230 degrees Celsius, create something otherworldly. Under the intense heat and pressure, the water on this planet isn't like any water we've seen on Earth. Instead, it exists in exotic forms like superfluid water and hot ice. These are materials that exist only under extreme conditions, with superfluid water acting as a kind of frictionless liquid and hot ice remaining solid even at boiling temperatures. Imagine stepping into a world with an atmosphere so thick with steam and strange materials never seen on Earth. This place wouldn't just be uncomfortable, it would be utterly alien. Visiting GJ 1214b would be like walking into a sauna after leaving the water running for hours, only 1,000 times more intense. This is a world where water defies every rule we know. GLE 436b, Ice on Fire. Few planets are as paradoxical as GLE 436b. Located about 30 light-years from Earth in the constellation Leo, this planet is a strange mix of hot and cold. GLE 436b is covered in ice, but this ice is burning at a scorching 822 degrees Fahrenheit, 430 degrees Celsius. It might seem impossible, but it's real thanks to the planet's extraordinary gravitational forces. Here's how it works. GLE 436b's gravity compresses its water ice so tightly that it remains solid, even at these blistering temperatures. In other words, the intense pressure on this planet prevents the ice from melting no matter how much heat it's subjected to. This is known as hot ice, and it's one of the rarest states of matter in the universe. GLE 436b is fast too. The planet orbits its star in just 2 days and 15 hours, meaning it's racing through space at breakneck speed. A planet like GLE 436b challenges our very understanding of physics and chemistry, offering a glimpse into a world where familiar substances like water behave in the most unfamiliar ways. HAT P7b, the Sapphire Storm. If you thought it couldn't get stranger, think again. HAT P7b is a planet located about 1,000 light-years away in the constellation Cygnus. What sets it apart is not just its size or temperature, but the weather on the night side of HAT P7b. Scientists believe there are violent storms that rain rubies and sapphires. This is because the atmosphere is rich in aluminum oxide, which, under intense pressure, crystallizes into corundum, the mineral that forms rubies and sapphires. These gem-filled clouds are then swept across the planet by fierce winds, dispersing precious stones across its surface. Imagine a planet where gemstones rain from the sky, sparkling under intense, chaotic storms. This makes HAT P7b one of the most surreal and fantastical planets ever discovered. If only we could pay it a visit and bring back a few souvenirs. WASP-12b, the Dark World. Welcome to WASP-12b, one of the darkest planets known to science. This gas giant, twice the size of Jupiter, absorbs about 94% of all light that hits it, rendering it almost pitch black. This bizarre quality gives WASP-12b an eerie, almost supernatural appearance, like a black hole floating in space. The atmosphere of WASP-12b reaches scorching temperatures of 4,600 degrees Fahrenheit, 2,500 degrees Celsius because of its close proximity to its star. The planet is tidally locked, meaning one side is always facing its star, basked in perpetual daylight, while the other is forever in darkness. To add to its oddities, WASP-12b is slowly being torn apart by its star. The planet's atmosphere is being sucked away, creating a trailing tail that stretches out behind it, much like a comet. This world is, in many ways, a dying planet, slowly losing its mass as it orbits closer and closer to its ultimate demise. PSR B1620-26b, the ancient planet. Finally, we arrive at PSR B1620-26b, also known as Methuselah, located 12,400 light-years away. This planet holds the title of the oldest known planet in the universe, with an age of about 13 billion years, just a billion years after the Big Bang itself. This ancient world orbits a binary star system that includes a pulsar and a white dwarf, two stars that have long since burned out. Despite the harsh environment, this planet has somehow managed to survive for billions of years, bearing silent witness to the birth and evolution of the cosmos. PSR B1620-26b is a testament to the resilience of planets and serves as a reminder of how vast and ancient our universe truly is. And there you have it, a tour of some of the strangest, most extreme planets in the known universe. Each of these worlds defies our expectations, showing us that space is filled with mysteries that go beyond anything we could have imagined. Let's continue our exploration of the cosmos and venture into more extraordinary worlds that stretch the limits of imagination. The universe is filled with bizarre planets, and the more we discover, the more it challenges our understanding of what's possible. From boiling oceans to frozen storms, here are some more mind-bending exoplanets that will leave you in awe. WASP 76b, the hot Jupiter with metal rain. Let's start with WASP 76b, a gas giant that orbits extremely close to its star, making it one of the hottest planets ever discovered. Located about 640 light-years from Earth, this hot Jupiter has a temperature of around 4,350 degrees Fahrenheit, 2,400 degrees Celsius on its day side, hot enough to vaporize metals. As if that weren't strange enough, WASP 76b experiences a phenomenon that's nearly impossible to imagine: metal rain. Due to the high temperatures and the planet's intense heat gradient, metals such as iron and magnesium are vaporized on the day side, only to condense into liquid metal on the cooler night side. These metal droplets fall as rain, creating a truly bizarre and alien weather system. TRAPPIST-1, the Seven Wonders. Next, we explore TRAPPIST-1, a star system that contains 7 Earth-sized planets, 3 of which lie within the habitable zone of the star. The system, located about 40 light-years from Earth, has captured the imagination of scientists and stargazers alike. Though conditions on these planets may vary, the potential for discovering extraterrestrial life makes TRAPPIST-1 one of the most exciting star systems in recent years. With a bit of luck, one day we may learn more about these distant worlds and what secrets they hold. Kepler 438b, the Earth's twin? Or is it? Kepler 438b is often dubbed the most Earth-like planet discovered outside our solar system. Situated in the habitable zone of its star, just 470 light-years away, this exoplanet is about the size of Earth and orbits a red dwarf star. It's in the sweet spot, far enough from its star to maintain liquid water, potentially enabling life to flourish. However, despite its similarities to Earth, there's a catch. Kepler 438b is in constant danger from solar flares due to its proximity to a volatile red dwarf. This bombardment of radiation might make it inhospitable to life, or at the very least, it would make surviving on the surface difficult. While it shows promise, the harsh environment means Kepler 438b is a reminder that even Earth-like planets may not necessarily be home to life as we know it. 55 Cancri e, the diamond planet. Next up, we venture to 55 Cancri e, a planet so rich in carbon that it's believed to have a diamond-filled interior. Located about 40 light-years away in the constellation Cancer, this super-Earth is twice the size of our planet and has a surface temperature that hovers around 4,000 degrees Fahrenheit, 2,200 degrees Celsius, making it incredibly hot. The extreme heat and pressure are thought to cause a significant portion of the planet's carbon to crystallize into diamond, a dazzling and dangerous form of wealth. While it would be nearly impossible to visit, 55 Cancri e represents a truly alien world where gems, normally so rare and valuable on Earth, are common and abundant, hidden beneath the planet's molten surface. LHS 1140b, a rocky wonder. LHS 1140b, located just 40 light-years from Earth, has been described as one of the most promising exoplanets in the search for extraterrestrial life. It's a super-Earth with a rocky composition about 1.4 times the size of Earth, and it lies in the habitable zone of its star. What sets LHS 1140b apart is its stable atmosphere, which makes it a prime candidate for studying the conditions that might support life. Its slow orbit and proximity to its star give it a consistent environment that might offer a window into the building blocks of life. The planet's relatively low temperature, around 210 degrees Fahrenheit, 100 degrees Celsius, could allow for liquid water, a crucial factor for life as we know it. While we're still a long way from knowing whether this world could host life, it represents one of the most intriguing planets for future exploration. TOI 700d, the Goldilocks planet. TOI 700d is often called the Goldilocks planet because it's in the habitable zone of its star, where temperatures are just right for liquid water to exist. Located about 100 light-years away in the constellation Dorado, this planet is roughly the size of Earth and is one of the most promising candidates for the search for life. Its atmosphere could potentially be thick enough to maintain the conditions necessary for life, or at least microbial life, to exist. While the planet may be a few billion years younger than Earth, it shares a similar size and orbit, making it an exciting discovery in the search for alien life. K2-18b, the Venus-like water world. K2-18b is another super-Earth that has attracted attention for its potential to harbor life. What makes this planet especially intriguing is that it's located in the habitable zone of its red dwarf star, roughly 124 light-years away. Astronomers have found signs of water vapor in its atmosphere, making it one of the first exoplanets where liquid water might exist in the right conditions. However, there's a twist. The planet is also thought to have a Venus-like atmosphere, meaning it might have high surface temperatures and a thick, toxic atmosphere. Despite these challenges, the presence of water vapor raises the possibility of a world teeming with complex chemistry beneath its harsh exterior. HD 189733b, the planet with the deadly winds. HD 189733b, located 63 light-years away in the constellation Vulpecula, is famous for its terrifying weather conditions. With winds that reach speeds of up to 5,400 miles per hour, 8,700 kilometers per hour, this planet's atmosphere is a violent and inhospitable place. The extreme winds are made even more deadly by the presence of molten glass rain, which blows sideways across the planet at breakneck speeds. This deadly rain is composed of particles of silica that vaporize in the planet's hot atmosphere and then condense as glass before falling back to the surface. A planet like HD 189733b gives us a glimpse into how extreme weather patterns could shape a world, and how hostile environments might be even more dangerous than we can imagine. WASP 121b, the ultra-hot planet. WASP 121b is another planet that challenges our understanding of the extremes possible in the universe. Located 900 light-years from Earth, this exoplanet is classified as an ultra-hot Jupiter, with surface temperatures exceeding 4,000 degrees Fahrenheit, 2,200 degrees Celsius. Because of its high temperatures and proximity to its host star, WASP 121b experiences a phenomenon that's almost unimaginable. Its atmosphere is so hot that metals like magnesium and iron exist in a gaseous state. These elements are typically solid at room temperature, but on WASP 121b, they become part of the atmospheric mix, creating an alien, sizzling environment unlike anything we could ever experience on Earth.